to work. Got another really intense bike workout today that you can all try on the indoor trainer. So if you didn't see last week's session, we did a threshold VO2 Max split. So it was a split main set where we worked threshold in the first set and then slightly above that on the lower end of our VO2 Max for the second set. So while today's workout is similar in that way, it's actually quite different. So we are doing a split main set again, but today we're also doing shorter intervals, which means shorter recovery as well. So while the power output is important, today's workout is really more about how quickly you can recover from the interval and then get ready for the next set. So we're doing 10 sets of 1 minute at threshold in the first main set, and then a short bout of spinning in between, just some moderate effort, high cadence for 5 minutes. And then we're hitting up the second main set, which is going to be again at our low end VO2 max. So that's just above threshold at around 105 to 108% of your FTP. And the first set was right at our FTP, so around 100 to 102%. So again, it's 10 by 1 minute and then 5 minutes easy spinning in the middle. And then you're gonna do 10 by 1 minute again. So really challenging workout. Usually, if you're more of a beginner like we did last week, you'll have a modified number of sets. So probably maybe 5 to 6 sets instead of the full 10. And then if you're in the intermediate category, I'd say shoot for around 7 to 8. And if you're advanced, by all means, go for the 10. It's definitely, I'd say, pretty challenging as you get to reps 8, 9, and 10, especially in the second main set. And what you can also pay attention to is your recovery heart rate. So that's really important. So as you'll see in some of the data here, I was getting up to around 156 to 158 heart rate for the work sets. The highest I hit was 160. But my recovery heart rate was actually quite good. So I was recovering about 20 beats per minute within 30 seconds. So I was getting back down to under 140 during my rest interval. And the more you can do that, the better you're going to perform over the duration of the workout. So what you can look at is the number of beats per minute that you're recovering. So again, if you're looking at the data here, I was going up to high 150s and recovering down to 140 or lower. So if you can get between 15 and 20 beats per minute back in your rest, that's a really good sign that your fitness is pretty high. If you're seeing kind of like this trend in the heart rate data where you're gradually going up throughout the course of the workout, which is a term called aerobic decoupling, but we won't really get into that right now. But if you are seeing that, that basically means that you kind of need to work on some of your aerobic fitness before you do some of these high-end intervals. So you can see it's pretty level on my data here. And I think that if you can get between 10 and 15 beats per minute during your recovery back, that's a pretty good sign, and you're doing pretty well there. If you're less than 10 beats per minute, I'd say take a step back and try to build some more aerobic foundational fitness before you try some of these higher intensity sets. And another good thing is that you can obviously adjust the power, on the fly during the workout. So if you are drifting up with that heart rate and breathing rate, then I'd say just chop off 5 to 10 watts on your output, and then see how your recovery is affected by those changes. So let's give this one a try. And again, please like and subscribe if you're getting some good use out of these videos, and give it a thumbs up, share it, and we'll get back to work. Take care.